You can see what a massive level of professionalism goes into these videos. This is take 2 of the one that I just done 5 minutes ago that I forgot to switch the sound on for. So you might argue that's better than this, but anyway, before I get into showing you a few of the things I make on a regular basis and the recipes, I just wanted to briefly explain some of the kit I use on a regular basis. First one needs no explanation. A slow cooker. He points into the corner. That slow cooker has been sitting there for almost 5 years unused, and although I knew exactly what they did, and I guess I knew they were massively convenient when it came to doing one pot cooking that you leave all day and then just eat when you come in, I'd never bothered to use it. I started using it about 3 months ago and I use it all the time now. So check out slow cookers online. There's different prices, brands, styles, but a lot of it comes down to that one's got a slow heat, a medium heat and a high. Some just have low and high as opposed to slow and high. And there are different sizes. Now, even if you live on your own like I do, nothing wrong with getting a big one because because you can freeze the stuff, you can take a portion out of it and put the rest in a container and stick it in the fridge that will keep for a few days, and you can just dip in and out of it. So don't think just because you live on your own you've got to make just one pot portions for one evening, because I generally make enough for 3 or 4 days. Next up, hand mixer. This is a Bamix brand one that I bought about 15 years ago. Reputed to have come with a lifetime guarantee, but the new ones I've just seen online come with a 5-year guarantee. That said, absolutely bulletproof. Hand mixers, so much better than using like the old tabletop mixers, because they're just dead easy to clean. So whereas the old chef type things that came with all sorts of buckets and blenders and stuff spent most of their life in a cupboard somewhere, never getting used. This I keep in the drawer. I use it more or less every day because it plugs in. You can blend in anything. It doesn't need its own jug. You can put it into a pan or a dish. Dead easy to clean when you've finished. You simply just wash it under the tap. I often will get a pan of hot soapy water and just leave it connected and spin it in the hot soapy water. The blade just comes off like that for cleaning. 2 minutes. You'll see it in the first recipe, first thing I make, and then it's back in the drawer for reuse. They start at about 80 quid. They go up to about 250 depending on spec and the power of the motor. There are other ones, but I've had 15 years out of that Bamix with no problem, so that would be recommended. Well, last and not least is this beast of a juicer that I bought about 5 years ago that I use again more or less every day for making. I have a regular juice I make, which I'm going to show you, which is just simply apples, carrots and some fresh ginger together. I sometimes put a bit of protein powder or something like that in it additionally. Tastes absolutely fantastic, but this thing really was worth what I paid for it, which was about 500 quid. Again, there are cheaper ones. The argument in favour of the more expensive juicers is you tend to get a better yield out of the fruit and or veg. I guess that if you're doing it from that point of view, the payback's probably a while, because I'm not sure how much extra you get out of them. But again, I think in terms of longevity, this will last for years. The site I got this from, I've noticed they also do these, although I got mine at an Ideal Home exhibition, as I say, 15 or 20 years ago, and that's ukjuicers.com. I've got absolutely no connection with the site other than I bought this juicer from them, and I noticed they also do the Bamix. They do pretty much next day delivery, and the service I got from them was superb. So, if you want to see some of the recipes that I'm going to cook up in the next few videos, you might like to subscribe, or you might like to never see this channel again. Your choice.